This 40th birthday thing, I don't know what it is. It's been like a whole year. I've been like, okay, I'm going to be as fit as possible by the time I'm 40. I'm going to, any work, like I've always wanted to. I don't know, but I have
to. People always say, oh, you don't need makeup. But I need it to make myself feel like I'm sort of there because I have an inferiority complex.
Women dress up to do one up on the next female.
I kind of feel like the competitiveness with other women, I think that sometimes that's, why you overthink what you're going to wear.
Because older guys go for all the young girls, so you really need to look after yourself and do the right thing.
When I look at myself, I see the age. I mean, I think I have to come to terms with the fact that I'm getting older. And I see that more when I look at myself, when I look at my body, when I look at the wrinkles around my eyes.
I am sometimes surprised when I look in a mirror and I see myself and I see how old I am.
Now that I'm 40, I'm starting to count. And I guess I'm starting to feel a little bit older. I honestly didn't feel old before.
It sounds corny, but I think attitude has an awful lot to do with it.
But I guess it's because 40 is so much closer to 50.
$30, $32, $35, I started gaining weight. It's like, oh my God, what happened? Before, you got up and you had donuts for breakfast.
I find that people now are so much more into skincare. Like even as a teenager, it wasn't like my mom said, oh, okay, so this is how you take care of your skin and these are all the products that you should use. I mean, I don't remember ever being told anything like that.
It's like, oh my God, you can't have chocolate donuts for breakfast anymore. It's like, why is this happening?
I'm hoping to teach my daughter to be confident in the look she has and who she has, and that beauty comes from within.
The older you get, the thinner your face, the older you look. So you need to fill those lines in to give you a fullness.
In an ideal world, I'd love to have really clean complexion.
What it is with age is that everything stays. It's almost like you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, because I think we spend a lot of life looking in the mirror but not really looking in the mirror. And so as you're coming up to 40, you're really looking in the mirror, like you're sort of going, okay, so how deep are they?
I think if you age gracefully, along with that comes some confidence and you have more of a voice, and hopefully you can speak up for yourself and have things be different.
I want to look how I feel, because I don't feel old.
And what about those new lines?
I work at not being depressed, or I look at every negative as a positive, or as a challenge, I should say.
I don't think I have a very positive self-image of myself.
When I look in the mirror, I'm comfortable with who I am, and I'm confident, and I think confidence has a lot to do with the physical being.
The vanity is getting in there.
It's the weirdest thing. I'm coming up with, like last night I'm lying in bed and I was holding my arm up and I found this little piece of skin that was just hanging a little bit differently than it ever has. I think that, I don't know what they call it, the turkey thing or something like that, when they jiggle underneath.
He was not that keen for me to have anything done, sort of. Once again, my decision, my body. But very happy with the results, always been very happy with the result. Still, he points out flaws to me. Then I do get a little sensitive when I look in the mirror and say, oh, he's right, oh, look at all these lines, he's absolutely right. I don't rush in and do anything about it. I consider it, I'm well over it and consider it. I'm not the sort of person who rushes into anything.